Steve Harvey's bold plea: Browns must unleash Shedeur Sanders before it's too late, or risk losing him forever. Cleveland Browns fans are no strangers to heartbreak. They've seen decades of dashed hopes, false dawns, and a revolving door of quarterbacks that has made their team one of the most tortured franchises in all of sports. But now, one of the most recognizable voices in entertainment, and a lifelong Browns fan, has spoken up with a plea that is resonating across Cleveland. It's time to give Shedeur Sanders a shot. Steve Harvey, the iconic host of Family Feud and proud Cleveland native, has always worn his Browns fandom on his sleeve. But his latest comments have stirred up an emotional storm among fans, players, and analysts alike. Harvey isn't just calling for Sanders to take the field. He's demanding that the Browns stop wasting time, stop making excuses, and let their rookie quarterback show the world what he can do. And he's not mincing words about what will happen if they don't. "I've watched us not win nothing since 1964, Harvey lets loose." On a recent appearance on the Pivot podcast, Steve Harvey sounded more like a frustrated coach than a game show host. His voice carried the pain of 6 decades of Browns futility. "I've watched us not win nothing since 1964. So, you are going to sit here and ask me about a damn quarterback?" Harvey said, shaking his head. Harvey's frustration boiled over as he broke down the Browns' current quarterback situation with a mix of humor, sarcasm, and brutal honesty. "Joe Flacco is going to play a few games and his old ass is going to get hurt. You just can't be 40 and run that fast away from all these people. So Joe Flacco is going to get hurt. Now we're going to watch this Gabriel boy and panic his ass off because he is going to get thrown in there with the Wolves, because the Real Wolves come during the season." Then Harvey delivered the line that has every Browns fan nodding in agreement. "I am praying to God that Shedeur gets an opportunity to show what he really can do. And I think that would probably be the best thing. But knowing the Cleveland Browns, their dumbass is going to trade him." Harvey's words were raw. They cut deep, but they also rang true. Shedeur Sanders, the Browns' most intriguing asset. Shedeur Sanders' story is one that has captured the attention of the entire NFL. The son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, Shedeur came into the 2025 NFL Draft with hopes of being a first-round pick. Many analysts believed his combination of accuracy, poise, and football IQ made him one of the most NFL-ready quarterbacks in the class. But when draft night came, Sanders slid all the way to the 5th round, where the Browns grabbed him with the 144th overall pick. It was a blessing and a curse. On one hand, Sanders landed with a team that desperately needs a long-term answer at quarterback. On the other, he joined a franchise notorious for chewing up and spitting out young quarterbacks before they ever have a real chance to develop. The Baltimore saga: Shedeur wanted Cleveland. If Browns fans need another reason to rally behind Shedeur, it's this: he wanted to be here. Ahead of Cleveland's Week 2 matchup with the Baltimore Ravens, it was revealed that Sanders actually turned down the chance to be picked by Baltimore, reportedly because he wanted a clearer path to starting in his rookie season. When asked about the decision, Sanders stayed cool and classy. "My response is I'm focused on the now," Sanders said. "I don't really talk about anything in the past, and whatever happened in the past, it is what it is. I'm more focused on how this game went and figuring out how to move forward from here." He added with a grin, "You wouldn't even believe, my memory doesn't go back that far. I don't even remember anything post-draft. I just remember I'm here, I go to practice every day, and it's a 24-hour rule. It serves no purpose in my life." Sanders could have been a Raven. Instead, he chose Cleveland. And right now, he's sitting on the sideline waiting for his chance while the Browns' offense sputters. Mary Kay Cabot. At some point, they're going to say, "Let's see what these rookies can do." Fans aren't the only ones talking about a quarterback change. Cleveland insider Mary Kay Cabot believes that it's only a matter of time before Sanders takes the field. Speaking on the Orange and Brown Talk podcast, Cabot said that the Browns' brutal upcoming schedule might actually create the perfect opportunity to let Sanders prove himself. "I think the reason why we're asking the question is because in a game like this, Joe turned the ball over twice. He had a horrible interception this game. But I do think the more that I think about this right now, they're heading into a very grueling stretch, Cabot said. She agreed with the decision to stick with Flacco for now, but made it clear that patience won't last forever. It's going to get to the point at some time this season where they're going to say, "All right, let's see what these rookies can do." The nightmare scenario: 0-3 and no clear path forward. Here's the hard truth. The Browns are staring down the barrel of an 0-3 start. They've already fallen to the Ravens and are now preparing to face the red-hot Green Bay Packers, who added Micah Parsons in the offseason and look every bit like a Super Bowl contender. If the Browns drop this game, head coach Kevin Stefanski will be forced to make a decision that could define his tenure in Cleveland. Does he ride out the season with a 40-year-old Joe Flacco and a struggling offense? Or does he throw one of his rookie quarterbacks, Sanders or Gabriel, into the fire and hope they can spark something? Neither choice is ideal. On one side, you have the risk of sticking with a veteran who may not have enough left in the tank to carry this team. On the other, you risk crushing the confidence of a young quarterback by throwing him into a brutal midseason gauntlet that includes matchups with the Lions and a trip to London to face the Vikings. It's a no-win situation unless, of course, one of those rookies turns out to be the answer. Why the time to play Shedeur might be now. There's an argument to be made that waiting too long could actually do more damage than good. If the Browns continue to lose, fan patience will wear thin. Players will begin to lose faith, and Shedeur Sanders' rookie year, a critical year for development, could go down as a lost season. Steve Harvey's words may be blunt, but they carry a powerful truth. This fan base is desperate for something to believe in. And there's nothing Browns fans love more than a young, exciting quarterback they can rally around. Shedeur's opportunity could define the next decade. This isn't just about the next game. This is about the next 10 years. If Shedeur Sanders is who many believe he can be, Cleveland could finally have the franchise quarterback they've been searching for since the days of Bernie Kosar. If they wait too long, mishandle his development, or, as Harvey fears, trade him away before he gets a real shot, they could set the franchise back another decade. The bottom line: Steve Harvey might be a comedian by trade, but there's nothing funny about what he said. Cleveland is at a crossroads. The fans know it. The analysts know it. And deep down, you can bet Kevin Stefanski knows it too. Play Shedeur Sanders and you give your team, your fans, and your franchise hope. Sit him too long and you risk losing all three. The Browns have been searching for their quarterback savior for nearly 60 years. Shedeur Sanders might just be that guy. The only question is, will they give him the chance to prove it before it's too late?